Hello everybody, this is Christopher Phillips. And who am I with?
Theo.
Sorry about you getting blind. Theo and Lizzie. And we're going to do a Shakespeare Cafe. We are at the George Inn, where Shakespeare putatively was one of his favorite watering holes. And we're holding a Shakespeare Cafe on the question, who is it that can tell me who I am? All right, so what are your initial responses?
Who is it that can tell me who I am? I like to think I'd have a say in that. I feel like I'm part of the people who can tell me who I am. But
How much of a say do you have?
not a full say, because you're not really aware of who you are without everyone has their own picture of who you are.
Exactly.
And it's the people closest to you who you can talk to about that, who can bring that together. You can maybe you're someone to one of your friends, but to another one of your friends, you're someone else. And to bring it all together, you need to talk to people you interact with in different walks of life. Your family might have one version of you, and your friends and work colleagues might have other versions of you.
So it's situational?
It is situational. I think because you are many people that do different things. You're one person, and deep down, but you have different aspects of yourself that come out in different environments. And because of that, I think you have to talk to a lot of people who interact with you in different areas of your life to know who you are. My friends I hang around with will see a different version of myself to my family, and they'll see a different version of myself to people I work with. And even amongst my friends, I have different groups where they see different versions of me, and I'm still that one person in the middle. But I need to get
One person in the middle, I like that.
I think I am. I'm one person here.
At the centre.
Center.
At the centre, I think. You should be at the centre of who you are.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, well, I agree. I think...
I'm sorry, it's
No,
blinding.
no. I think that you should be at the centre of who you are, and I think it also should be something that we should all aim to find out is who we are, because I think a lot of people have a certain idea of who we are that isn't necessarily accurate, or sometimes we can take too much input from things like family, friends, also from wider things like from politics, from like our economic status, our social status. There are certain things that define who we are in terms of society, but then there's also who we are like philosophically and emotionally as a person, which I think is very personal and very different.
Well, what if the question had been, who should be able to tell me who I am? I mean, if I do a survey, they say check boxes, Caucasian. Like, does that tell anything about anything? Or what? How do you know somebody who's telling you who you are doesn't have malignant intentions? How do you know if somebody's genuinely trying to tell you who you are?
I don't think you do know necessarily. I don't think you do know. I think there are certain people who you do trust, like Theo said, like people who you're close to, your friends, your family, and you can trust their opinion of you because you know that to an extent, it's not necessarily that you trust it. It's not necessarily that you trust it. It's that you know that they know you to an extent, or that it's going to be more positive because they know positive aspects of you.
You would hope so.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask someone who doesn't like me.
Yeah,
they might have some fair points to make.
Yeah.
But because I think people lean more towards the people they're friends with. I'm not going to ask my number one enemy. Who they think
Why wouldn't you though? What if Harry Potter and what was the kid's name?
Draco Malfoy.
Yeah, Malfoy.
Yeah. I mean, can't he still tell some truths about you, no matter if
They really can, and there's maybe truths you don't want to hear. But no, it's a good question. And they probably know things about you that your close friends and family don't want to think about you. And so if I ask them that question, they're less likely to give me the absolute truth. I think that the honesty of someone who doesn't like you, if they don't like me enough, then they can let me know exactly what they think. But